We've officially reached a point where games don't even need to come out anymore for them to be controversial. And I think it's time that we officially say that enough is enough, dude. Because God of War Laufey just got revealed, and people saw that you're playing as a woman, and within minutes, we got God of War is dead, nobody asked for this, why am I playing as a girl, this is woke DEI slop, and it's just all bullshit, dude. And it's like these people exist for the sole reason of being as angry as possible and, honestly, being afraid of women. Now, I don't know about you, but when I saw the reveal of God of War Laufey, I thought this game looks fantastic. And here's the thing, I don't even really like God of War, dude. I thought 2018 was pretty fucking mid, and by the halfway point, I put it on easy mode just so I can get through it because I just wanted to experience the story. And the exact same thing happened with Ragnarok. I was so finished with that game by like 3/4 through that I put it on easy, same thing, and I just blasted through it. So coming from that perspective, I should be the one being like, fuck this game looks like trash or whatever, except it doesn't. It looks good. What happened to the days where we could all just be excited about brand new game reveals? And now it seems like the only thing that most people are excited for is to trash the game before they've even had a chance to fucking play it, dude. And instead of coming across as somebody who seems informed and who seems reasonable and who seems like, this is a well-informed take, I should listen to this guy, you come across as a fucking psycho and you should shut the fuck up, dude. That's really what it comes down to. Gaming discourse has become this absolute minefield of just angry fucking morons and then a bunch of fucking weirdos who are afraid of women because for some reason they think that playing a game with a woman in it is gonna make them gay or something like that. Like, oh my God, Laufey? Oh my God, what's happening to me? I'm gay. Like, you're retarded, dude. It's crazy. It's not gonna make you put a bow in your hair. It's not gonna make you put lipstick on. It's not gonna make you dress up in a pretty pink dress. You don't have to worry about it. Women aren't that scary, I promise you, dude. You can have a good time playing a game as a woman. Ellie is a cool and awesome character. She's not as cool as Joel, but I had a great time playing as her, had a great time playing as Abby, had a great time playing as Jesse Baden in Control, had a great time playing as Saga Anderson in Alan Wake 2. Look at me now. Where's the gayness? Is the gayness in the room? Shut the fuck up. Let's be real here, dude. The only thing that you should criticize from the reveal of God of War Laufey is that the writing was not very good. The little quips were not good. The little Star Wars kind of character, I mean, at least it got killed and thrown into a fire, but not good. The cube? We'll see where it goes. Its name being Frank? Let's be real here, dude. Come on, you could do better. So let's criticize the writing. Let's criticize that, you know, oh, the combat looked very similar to God of War, except it's more fast and fluid and dynamic, and there's a lot of verticality, and that's really cool. But let's criticize that, yeah, maybe it didn't go too far into the extreme of trying to feel different. It's still very rooted in God of War. Fine, criticize that. There's things that you could criticize that actually have to do with the game itself, rather than, I'm playing as a woman. This is DEI. It's because there's women developers, and they have to put a woman in or else they can't connect with the game, and it's the only way to make people be gay or what, like, we have to push this messaging. Wake the fuck up, dude. It's a video game. They're not trying to indoctrinate you, dude. That's not what this is. And if they were, they wouldn't be doing it like this. And if you think that that's the case, maybe you got some mental issues, dude. Let's be real. The other thing too is like when you see people like this, it's just got people in this endless cycle of hating everything. Everybody hates James Bond because apparently he's not James Bond enough. He's not cool enough. He doesn't want to have sex enough. Except he has sex at the beginning of the game. And then every girl you meet is like, holy shit, let me take that guy's pants off. But that's not enough. You know why it's not enough? Because you haven't fucking played it. So you haven't seen that part and you haven't experienced it. You just want to hate the game. Same thing with this. When I saw Faye, I thought, okay, that's cool. This is a cool setup. She's in the afterlife of the gods, fighting gods from other pantheons, Egyptian gods and Tibetan gods, and there's potentially Excalibur there, and like, this seems awesome. They're bringing everything together in this crazy experience. Wow. But no, nobody's talking about that. They're talking about, why am I a woman? Why doesn't the woman have huge boobs? And also, why aren't her boobs visible all the time? Are you fucking stupid? And the worst part is when you got people who should be more informed saying stupid shit like this. These studios should just flat out say we want to replace our target audience. All the gaslighting, misunderstanding, and retelling as people clearly see male characters systematically replaced doesn't work. It only pisses people off more. Here's the thing, okay? All agree on one thing. There is a lot of male characters being systematically replaced. There is. Let's be real. It's happening. Does it really matter? No. Joel, you don't play as Joel anymore. You play as Ellie and Abby. Fair. Kratos, you don't play as Kratos, you're playing as Faye. It's a spin-off game. Fair. Alan Wake, you don't play as Alan Wake, you play as Sega. I mean, you do also play as Alan Wake, but you also play as Sega. Okay. Jin, now you play as, I can't remember her name, but Ghost of Yote, you're a woman now. Ratchet and Clank, they introduced the female. Horizon, you're a woman. BioShock, you're a guy, and in Judas, you're a woman. You know, there is a lot of that. Does it make the game worse? No. Does it make the game less approachable? No. Does it make the game catered to women instead of men? No. And then there's people like this who's like, you know, your audience is mostly men. Men want to play as men, not women, unless they're hot, which we know you hate. We're sick of seeing our favorite characters being replaced for diversity quotas. Just stop already. Faye is a spinoff. Ciri is the literal successor to Geralt. Joel's dead. This game, Yote takes place 100 years later. Like, come on, man. And then there's this kind of thing, which, you know, they say almost 50% of all gamers in the United States are women. I don't believe it. I don't think that is true. I think there are a lot of female gamers. I don't think there's 50% in America. That seems crazy. I don't know really where they got that stat. I don't believe it. But so what? They're not making the games for the girl. It's the same game. You're just playing as a girl. What's the issue? And then people also have an issue because Alana Pierce is a writer on this game. Alana Pierce has said she worked full-time for 4 years on God of War Laufey, but left in late 2024 and is no longer involved at all. And then you also got people saying, like, let me get this straight. She claims she worked on the game for years, but conveniently none of her alleged writing is actually in the final product because it was all replaced after she left. Game development is extremely fluid, okay? Extremely fluid. Things change all the time. If you were a writer years ago and then left in late 2024 and now it's 2026 and the game is not out, you know how much could have changed by then? Also, she's not the only writer on the game. She said, here's the game I spent 4 years writing. She should have said, here's the game I spent 4 years writing on, or being a writer on, because it's written by a team of writers. There's a writer's room. It's not one person writing the whole game. She might have contributed a lot to characters. She might have contributed a lot to dialogue, a lot of design choices, a lot of things that push the story forward, the narrative, but they can change all that, dude. They can throw away all of that. They change a fucking ton of stuff while they're making games. So, but of course, people are gonna be like, well, she's the one who stood up for Mary Jane in Spider-Man, so she's probably the one who made the cube be named Frank, and she's probably the one who probably put the Marvel quips and stuff. Maybe. And if she did, then that's bad writing. And maybe that's part of why she's not there anymore. Maybe. Who knows? To me, that's bad writing. To me, a lot of people like that style of writing. A lot of people love Marvel quips. I think it fucking sucks. I think it's not realistic dialogue and nobody in real life really talks like that. Unless you're like a milady type of fedora guy, whatever. But a normal person doesn't go like, armor, maybe that should be fit for me, or what, like, nobody says that. Focus, M, nobody says that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? It's bad dialogue, bad writing. So let's blame the bad writing. Don't be like, they hired Alana Pierce because Alana Pierce is a girl and they want to be like, we hire girls and that's why the game's bad. That means you're stupid and you should shut the fuck up, right? There was a time when everybody just enjoyed games and got to play games and just had a good time with them, dude. And people didn't try and pinpoint every single stupid fucking thing on being DEI or being woke or being slop or being feminism or being gay or being whatever kind of bullshit like that. You just played the game and you had a good time playing it. And that's the other thing too. It's like people don't want to have a good time anymore. They just want to be angry. During the reveal of God of War Laufey, and even during the entire state of play, you had people who were just constantly spamming like L game or like woke slop and like garbage and shit like that throughout the entire time. Do you not enjoy games? Almost everything, not everything, almost everything at the state of play looked awesome. And I can't wait for it. And now there's way too many games coming out in September, which is gonna be nuts for me, and it's gonna be nuts for a lot of people, but it's not gonna be nuts for these fuckers because they're not gonna play the fucking games in the first place. They're just gonna cry about it. It's crazy, man. And then you got people attacking Mr. Matty Plays because they're like, oh, he got too upset that people were trash talking God of War, so he ended his stream early or whatever. No, he didn't want to deal with fucking morons in his chat who are saying that everything fucking sucks and derailing every conversation because all he's trying to do is talk about the games. It's really nuts. Games discussion used to be about the games. Now it's about women. Why are you afraid of women? What did a woman do to you? What's wrong with you? Maybe you should all just shut the fuck up and just play the game and have a good time. And if you don't want to play the game, here's the biggest thing. Don't play it. Nobody cares. I don't care. I'm being 100% serious with you right now. If you don't buy God of War, I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna have probably a good time. Maybe. I don't even really like God of War, so maybe I won't have a good time. But it still looks cool enough to me that I want to try it. So I'm going to. And if you don't want to buy it because maybe you don't like that there's a woman in it, then guess what? You don't have to. Nobody is pointing a gun right at your brain and saying, hey man, I'm gonna shoot you in the eye unless you spend money on this game and say that you love women in games. Nobody's doing that. And if you think that somebody is doing that, then you need to go to the doctors because you got problems in your fucking brain zone, okay? So until then, shut the fuck up. And after that, play games and have fun. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.